Morning! Hope you're doing really well. Oh, my alarm's going off. Stop. Hope you're doing well. I am up on Dartmoor today because I am going for a bike ride, so don't switch off straight away. But basically there is a rally up here to protest against a wealthy landowner's bid to try and overturn our right to wild camp up here. Bit of background in case you're not familiar, wild camping isn't legal anywhere in England apart from on Dartmoor, and a wealthy hedge fund manager who owns some of the land in this national park is challenging the national park's pledge to allow wild camping. This right has been in place for so long and is so important, so precious, and gosh, isn't it just so selfish to take away the right of everyone to wild camp? Anyway, I've come up here to join the rally to show my support for the movement against this, and then I will be out on my mountain bike doing one of my favourite trails up here. It is a quite well-known one down a really fun descent. Hopefully I will still be able to feel my fingers and toes when I get back because it's -3.
So land is the bedrock of society. Ownership does not give us the exclusive right of control. Power to the people.
Well, that was pretty awesome. Really gratifying to see how many people turned up. I think the organisers were slightly surprised, and the BBC got wind of it and turned up also to document what we're trying to protest against here. Got talking to some very nice people too, nice to make some new acquaintances and listen to some very interesting stories. I think one thing that really struck me was this guy I was chatting to. He said, well, you know, people like you and I will just carry on wild camping anyway. I mean, we will, won't we? Like, it's not going to affect me. I'm not going to get thrown in jail for spending a night in a bivvy bag on Dartmoor, but it's going to really disproportionately affect school groups and disadvantaged young people because, like, to take out a group of school kids, even just to take them to the beach, is such a huge endeavour. You have to get so many permissions and fill out so many forms. So if it becomes any much more awkward to get kids out of the city onto Dartmoor into the outdoors, well, they're just not going to get to do it at all, are they? And it's really important that kids have the opportunity to experience the wilderness, trek, do the 10 tours, and removing the right to wild camp could open the door to removing the right to do other things on Dartmoor. Anyway, I'm going to get my bike out. There is a walk going on. I'm going to skip that. Don't really do much walking, as Laura will know, but I'm going to get my bike out and go for a mountain bike ride, so come along. Optimistic. All right, heading up out of Princetown. So many people out walking, families here at the protest and stuff. And I'm going to head across to Nuns Cross and then do, is it the Widowmaker? I think it's called the Widowmaker. I'll check, I'll have a look. But anyway, let's just ride for a bit. Look how lovely it is. Thanks.
On your YouTube today?
Yeah. What a fantastic day to be up here. I do not come up here enough. I've got to do it more often. And that's exactly what I thought and said at the velodrome last night. And exactly what I said when I was riding my track bike around Brixham the other day. There's just too much fun stuff to do. Oh, bugger! I've got a puncture already. The reason I'm saying oh bugger is because the only thing that I brought to repair it was this can of, I'll show you, was this can of muck-off stuff. You're going to squirt it in the valve and it's going to seal the hole and re-inflate the tyre. The reason I'm saying oh no is because it's not mine. I purchased it from my partner and it cost him 13 quid. I mean, I guess I could replace it. Should we try it out? Get it done. Will it work? Pull out any thorns, stick it on the valve, push it. Spin the wheel. Right. Please work. Oh no, is that right? No. Oh, I can hear it doing something. It's gone up a tiny bit. I did hear it doing something, but it's not, my tyre is not up enough. Go in. It's not going great so far. I mean, on the plus side, I'm not that far from the start. I can just go back and pump my tyre up, but it's a bit shit, isn't it? That worked. Why won't it go in here? I mean, it's gone up a bit. The tyre is now up. Thank the Lord. But I'd much rather have a tubeless plug and a CO2 canister. Anyway, let's ride bikes. Hello, Sniffy. Beautiful day. There's a lot of cracking descents around Dartmoor. You have to really earn them. You have to really earn them so much. It's quite hard going. My friends who just went past were both on e-bikes, and I did consider riding mine today, but I want to get fit and ready for my races, and it's so cold, and I get particularly cold on mountain e-bikes and motorbikes because, well, you know, you're not exerting as much energy. Anyway, waffle, 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 waffle. Let's do the descent. This is fun. Hi. I definitely prefer being clipped in. However, my feet are toasty warm. In fact, I'm just generally boiling. But yeah, the feet. Snug, snug, snug. Someone needs to do fur-lined winter riding boots. Does anyone do that? I don't mean real animal fur, but fluffy, fleecy. That'd be so good. Hello, snow babies. I was hoping to get fit by doing this ride. That's gone out the window because it's just too pretty and I keep stopping and talking to animals. Just down here, see the reservoir? That's Darmoor Reservoir. I think, is this the Widowmaker or was that? Someone tell me, or I'll have a look on Strava. And it heads down to the reservoir, goes round, and then it goes up an old granite railway that they used to use to, well, transport granite, obviously, which is quite fun on a gravel bike. Fairly easy on this. I'm just using that for the return to Princeton. Let's go. Woohoo! Oh, it's so icy! Oops! All this icy stuff, I caught my handlebars on a bloody gorse bush. I should really bring some way of communicating with people, because a lot of places out here, I've dropped something, you haven't got any phone signal, and if I'm riding on my own, I think that's something I should be looking into. Some way of getting help, alerting the loved ones. So good! Sun started to go down and it's 1:48. Thank God I'm out here making the most of it. Still, winter solstice. Solstice? I'm so sniffy. Winter solstice soon. And then it's all getting better. The days are getting longer. ponies on Dartmoor are actually owned by people, but they live out here, roaming free. I mean, I love Dartmoor anyway, but seeing it like this, what are you doing? Horse is following me. Seeing it like this, all frosty and covered in snow, is wonderful. Also, riding on the road sucks when there's even the remotest chance of there being any ice, so this is the place to be. Anyway, Egg and Chips is calling. I'm nearly back at Princetown. Oh my god, this little foal is so cute. So I'll bid you farewell. Hope you're doing well, and I don't know what else I'm doing this week. You'll have to watch the next video to find out. See you later. Bye.